Hey guys, welcome to another Test Miles video. Don't forget to subscribe. You see that little button down below? Yep, just click that so you can become a tribe member of the Test Miles crew. We're going to start off this week with showing you this. This is a 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia SS. Really cool old sports car. 1965 happens to be the year that I was also born. Which looks better, me or the sports car? I think we probably agree the sports car. There's some really cool things about this car, including it doesn't actually have indented mirrors. It also, the door handles back here, there's no door handles, there's just a lock you push in to get in the car. But what does the modern version of the car look like? Well, it looks just like this. This is the brand new Alfa Romeo Giulia, just hitting the streets right now. We're going to find out how it tests on the road. We're going to stick it on a track to see if it's worthy of the Alfa Romeo heritage and their racing history. We're going to take a look at the outside, the inside, and tell you how this car performs and find out whether it's worthy of that Alfa Romeo badge. That's all coming up on this episode of Test Miles. Well, hey Ryan, we're inside the brand new Alfa Romeo Giulia. What's the Quadrifoglio? Sorry, Ryan's too impressed with the amount of jerky that they gave us at the launch.
It comes standard with a jerky slot right here. It holds on to up to 7 pieces of jerky. It's quite amazing.
Ryan, you're in one of the most anticipated cars of the year, and all you can talk about is jerky.
Okay, I'm ready.
A few things I love about this car. First of all, the start button, just like in the F1, is right on the steering wheel. That's really cool. So you just push it, and there you go. Vehicle starts. Seat's a little uncomfortable, but remember, I am a chunky kind of guy, small and chunky. They feel a little bit tight, a little bit clingy to me. The car feels amazing. I had to look down, and I suddenly realized I'm doing 80 miles an hour in a 65. I had no idea I was going that fast. The car is, initial impression, amazing. Now, according to the sheet, this is a 2.9 litre bi-turbo engine, but Alfa tell us it's a twin turbo. They're slightly different in the way that they're constructed. However, we're going to have to get under the hood to pull it apart and find out exactly whether it's a bi or a twin.
Did you just call it a hood?
I did call it a hood. I guess we would call it a hood because this is an American version of the car.
Okay.
It would be a bonnet if it was the English version of a car. Somewhere over 500 horsepower. We have seen 505, 506, 507, and 512 in the numbers. So we're really going to have to dyno test it to see exactly how many horsepower it has. But it's over 500 horsepower, so clearly this car is fast enough. Let's just settle back for a minute and talk about what we're inside of. We're inside of an Italian car. Clearly very, very exclusive. Rear-wheel drive and over 500 horsepower.
Did you just say a rear-wheel drive Alfa?
Rear-wheel drive Alfa.
Oh
I know, God. It's true, and it's coming to America. We don't really know the price yet. We're talking about, for the very base version, somewhere in the 40,000 range. For the full version, which is the Quadrifoglio, it's going to be in the mid-70s somewhere. They're holding on to the price. We do know the car will arrive sometime in mid-January, which means that if you're looking to buy one, probably put your name on a list right now. This car is going to challenge the M3, it's going to challenge the C-Class, the AMG version, and it's going to challenge the S4 and maybe even the S6, depending on how you look at the vehicle. It's the same size as a BMW 3 Series, but this car is spirited. Real leather on the inside. We're not talking about leather covered in a plastic material. We're talking about lots of tech on the inside. The idea of this car was not to give you lots of connectivity, not to give you loads of gadgets, not to overwhelm you with mass amount of electronics. The truth is, this vehicle is made for the driving experience. And there's a lot of interesting things they've done here, even down to the brakes. It's a true drive-by-wire braking experience with a mechanical backup. So technologically, this vehicle for the driver is very advanced.
My favorite part about this car is it dates back to the cars in the 90s. They are so driver-oriented Now, from my angle on the passenger side, I can't see the speed that Nik's going. I can only see his RPMs and I can only see his odometer, which is good if you have, let's say, a wife or a girlfriend in the passenger seat and constantly complains about how fast you're going.
Let's just do this. Let's just look out the window and take a guess at what sort of speed we're doing.
60? 65?
80.
Yeah.
80 miles an hour. This car is flawless in its driving feeling, and I feel like I'm taking a Sunday drive with Grandma. Hi, Grandma.
I mean, compared to the Cadillac CT6 with its magnetic ride, do you feel any bumps?
It does feel fairly smooth, but it's more like a sports car than the CT6.
So this car is so lightweight and uses so many composite materials, I can't even list all of them. It actually has more carbon fiber than it does aluminum. It has carbon fiber hood, it has carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber subframe, then it has aluminum brakes, it has aluminum suspension. Just about everything in this car is so lightweight, you can throw the back end around anything.
And an aluminum engine.
Go, 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 go. So unlike a lot of vehicles who have an option list far longer than their standards list, our standards list is infinite. We have standard 8.8-inch widescreen color display with 3D navigation. We have a 7-inch TFT cluster with dynamic display. We have a central display rotary controller, Alpha DNA Pro Drive mode selector with race mode, dynamic mode, normal mode, and efficiency mode, and all the safety amenities that you could possibly need, along with integrated braking system and independent adaptive dampening suspension.
Now the optional features on this vehicle: 7 exterior colors, solid metallic and tri-coat, along with 4 wheel options, all 19-inch.
Then we got these big old chunky carbon ceramic Brembo brakes. It also comes with carbon fiber Sparco seats. Comes in available black, red, or ice accent trim, and it also comes with forward collision warning plus, another one of the many safety features that they have. So we have an enormous stereo in this compact sedan. We actually have a 900-watt, 12-channel, 14-speaker Harman Kardon stereo system. And guess what? We have a subwoofer.
Oh, Ryan's gonna be listening to the rap channel.
Now let's start talking about some of the standard features on the base model Giulia.
Now, the base model is the Giulia, or there is the Giulia TI version, right?
Yeah, and they also have 2 different versions of the TI. So you can get a TI Sport, you can get the TI Lusso. And if you think back to the 124, the Lusso is the highest trim level with the most luxurious interior and trims.
Let's look at this. You can go for the Quadrifoglio, which is the $70,000 car, or you can go with something that's more affordable, a daily driver, a 4-cylinder version of the car, which makes sense for those people that love the Alfa Romeo idea, but don't need that 500 plus horsepower.
Who doesn't need 500 horsepower? A lot of the same similar technologies as the Quadrifoglio, including the Alpha DNA's drive mode system and central display rotary controller, backup cameras and rear cross path detection, and rear parking sensors.
Now, what's the difference between the 2 engines? This and the one we're driving, the Quadrifoglio, and the base model?
Now, the Giulia and the Giulia TI are still an all-aluminum engine block, but instead they come with a 2-liter direct injection i4 turbo-powered engine, and that comes with 280 horsepower, which is enough horsepower for any mama to take her kids home.
You think about it, a lot of times cars like Camrys have around 180 horsepower, so you're still getting an extra 100 horsepower, Italian design, and a premium vehicle.
Now, the Giulia and the Giulia TI offer best-in-class horsepower at 280 and best-in-class torque at 306 pounds-foot. They also offer best-in-class top speed for compact sedans at 149 miles per hour and best-in-class 0 to 60 at 5.1.
So we're driving on a country road in Napa, California, and we're right near Sonoma Raceway. Let's put this car on the track.
Infatti sembra che se non freni giusto vai in sottosterzo.
E dopo gliele scaldiamo.
Do you like Italian car?
I love Italian cars.
I like American style, eh?
What's everybody doing? We're on the track. What are we gonna do in this thing? Let's see what this thing has to do. 512 horses. Let's see what this bad boy's got.
A little bit slippery out here. Woo! Now I know I look a little bit like a clown in this silver helmet and with this red head sock on, but it's all about protection here at Sonoma Raceway, and we're going to head out on the track with this car and give it the once over to find out whether or not this vehicle is really worth its beans when you get it on the track. So heading out and see what sort of speeds we can get. Ryan's done this and now it's my turn to do it. I'm not so much of a track driver as a lot of other guys are, but I am heading out and let's see if this thing can actually do some serious shifting. Very, very nicely. Holding the corner into one, hitting the apex, and the back end wants to slide out, opening it up as we come into turning 2, hitting the brake markers, hitting the brakes harder, letting off, coming around for the apex. There's a few cones on the track here which tell us where to go, and we're opening it up here over the lip and down the hill straight away, and braking as we hit the braking, softening it off around this corner here, and nobody behind us. In fact, we're coming up on the guys after us, hitting the brake again and sliding it around the first corner into the very open chicane here, and here we go, a little fast into that corner, and now opening it up as we come down. This is the tight chicane, hitting the brakes really tight as we take this corner. There's a couple people have been off the track here, you can tell. There's some mud on the track here too. This thing is performing amazingly well. It's like I don't have to do anything really. The car is doing everything itself.